There's a reason Sir Alex Ferguson called him one of the greatest players in history. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't just play football, he became the standard. Cristiano Ronaldo is not just a footballer, he is a phenomenon who revolutionized the sport in a way few have ever done. From his rise at Sporting CP to his legendary spells at Manchester United, Real Madrid, Juventus, and beyond, Ronaldo redefined the expectations of what a forward could achieve. His combination of skill, athleticism, mentality, and goal-scoring prowess reshaped football forever. His goals were so good that they changed the face of football forever. How? We'll find out later in the video. By 2008, Ronaldo had developed into a goal machine capable of scoring from anywhere. Long-range screamers, free kicks, towering headers, and composed finishes inside the box. That season, he won his first Ballon d'Or, leading Manchester United to both the Premier League title and the UEFA Champions League. His ability to perform in high-pressure moments made him one of the most feared attackers in England. But what made him truly exceptional was his drive to keep improving. He wasn't content with being a great winger. He wanted to become the best in the world, and Ferguson played a crucial role in making that happen. Ronaldo's tactical intelligence also played a key role in his evolution. He learned how to position himself better, when to make runs behind defenders, and how to exploit defensive weaknesses. His work ethic and discipline turned him from a raw talent into a complete footballer, laying the foundation for the legendary career that followed. This period at Manchester United was crucial because it was here that Ronaldo developed the mindset that would later allow him to dominate world football for over a decade. However, it was at Real Madrid under multiple managers, most notably Zinedine Zidane and Carlo Ancelotti, that Ronaldo reached the peak of his goal-scoring brilliance. During his time at Real Madrid, Cristiano Ronaldo reached the pinnacle of goal-scoring excellence, transforming from a dynamic winger into an unstoppable goal machine. Under managers like Zinedine Zidane and Carlo Ancelotti, he refined his game to an unparalleled level, delivering goal tallies that seemed almost fictional. Before Ronaldo, a season with 30-plus goals was considered an elite accomplishment. He shattered that standard, consistently scoring 50-plus goals per season, consistently. His combination of speed, precision, and raw power made him the most lethal forward of his era. One of the most significant aspects of Ronaldo's prime was his ability to perform in high-stakes moments. Whether it was Champions League knockouts, intense El Clasico battles against Barcelona, or crucial league-deciding matches, he delivered time and time again. His clutch factor made him invaluable. He wasn't just a high-volume scorer, but a player who could single-handedly tilt the outcome of a game. His goal against Barcelona in the 2011 Copa del Rey final, his hat-trick against Bayern Munich in the 2017 Champions League quarterfinals, and his back-to-back goals in the 2017 UCL final against Juventus showcased his ability to dominate the biggest stages. Zidane, in particular, crafted a system that maximized Ronaldo's efficiency. While Real Madrid had world-class players like Karim Benzema, Luka Modric, and Gareth Bale, the team was structured to ensure Ronaldo was the focal point of their attacking play. Zidane's approach allowed Ronaldo to conserve energy and focus on his goal-scoring instincts, rather than extensive defensive duties. This tactical shift played a crucial role in Madrid's historic Champions League three-peat, 2016 to 2018, a feat that remains unmatched in modern football. Perhaps the most striking legacy of Ronaldo's Real Madrid years is how he normalized goal-scoring feats that once seemed impossible. Before him, football fans were thrilled if a striker hit 25 or 30 goals in a season. Now, expectations have skyrocketed. His records forced clubs to reassess what they demand from forwards, influencing an entire generation of players. Young stars today aspire to replicate his consistency, and teams now evaluate strikers through the lens of Ronaldo's goal-scoring benchmarks. His goal-scoring numbers, the clutch moments, and his ability to evolve into an unstoppable force in front of goal redefined modern football. Without Ronaldo, the landscape of the sport wouldn't be the same. His prime years at Real Madrid were so dominant that we now live in an era where a player scoring 40 goals a season feels normal. The bar was raised so high that fans have become desensitized to goal-scoring feats. Before Ronaldo and his eternal rival Lionel Messi, a 30-goal season was considered incredible. Now, unless a player scores 50 or more, it barely makes headlines. That's how much he changed football. His goal-scoring obsession forced modern football into a new era of statistical dominance, influencing young players to chase his records and transforming how clubs evaluate forwards. But Ronaldo wasn't just about numbers. He had moments that left the football world in shock. His performance against Atletico Madrid in the 2019 Champions League round of 16 with Juventus is the definition of carrying a team single-handedly. Having lost the first leg 2-0, Ronaldo stepped up with a hat-trick in the return leg, dismantling a stubborn Atletico defense and dragging Juventus into the next round. Then there's his overhead kick against Juventus in 2018, a goal so spectacular that it had the opposing fans giving him a standing ovation. These moments weren't just highlights, they were statements that defined an era. And let's talk about clutch performances. Time and time again, Ronaldo delivered in the biggest matches. In the Champions League, he holds the record for the most goals, proving his dominance on the grand stage. In international football, his leadership took Portugal to their first ever major trophy at Euro 2016, followed by the UEFA Nations League triumph in 2019. Even at the age of 37, he remained Portugal's talisman, carrying them to another World Cup. His ability to rise in pressure moments, to thrive when everything is on the line, is what separates him from others. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: Cristiano Ronaldo versus Lionel Messi. While Messi is undoubtedly one of the most talented players ever, Ronaldo's impact on goal scoring and clutch performances puts him above in that aspect. Messi plays with elegance, but Ronaldo's relentlessness in front of goal changed football forever. He made it normal to expect greatness every week, to demand consistency at a level never seen before. No one has been as dominant in the biggest moments as Ronaldo has been. When the team needed a savior, more often than not, it was Ronaldo who delivered. Before Ronaldo's peak years, the idea of a forward scoring 40 to 50 goals in a season was extremely rare. The footballing world considered a 30-goal season to be an extraordinary achievement, something that only the best strikers managed. However, when Ronaldo arrived at Real Madrid in 2009, he completely changed what was expected from an elite forward. His ability to score in almost every game made these absurd numbers seem normal. Between 2010 and 2015, 2018, Ronaldo averaged over 50 goals per season for nearly a decade. His highest scoring season came in 2014-15, when he netted 61 goals in all competitions. These numbers forced a shift in football's perception of goal scoring. Suddenly, elite clubs weren't just looking for strikers who could score 20 to 30 goals. They wanted goal machines. Young forwards coming through the ranks started modeling their games on Ronaldo, focusing on relentless finishing, positioning, and athleticism. This shift meant that modern football became more statistics-driven. Clubs, analysts, and scouts started focusing more on goal contributions rather than just general play. Ronaldo made goal scoring the most important factor in judging an attacking player, which changed how teams structured their tactics and transfer policies. One of Ronaldo's biggest strengths was his ability to perform under immense pressure. In the biggest moments, he delivered over and over again, solidifying his reputation as the ultimate big-game player. Another way Ronaldo changed football was through his insane longevity. Most players decline in their early 30s, but Ronaldo defined conventional wisdom. He adapted his game over the years, transitioning from a pacey winger to a clinical striker. His strict diet, disciplined training regime, and elite mindset allowed him to maintain peak performance even in his mid to late 30s. His longevity set a new benchmark for future generations. Today, many top players in their 30s focus on longevity training, trying to replicate Ronaldo's physical conditioning. Ronaldo's rivalry with Lionel Messi pushed both players to unparalleled heights. But in terms of goal scoring and clutch performances, Ronaldo had the edge. While Messi possessed unrivaled dribbling and playmaking skills, Ronaldo's mentality, goal-scoring ability, and ability to deliver in crucial moments often made him the decisive figure. His consistency at the highest level for over 15 years forced football fans, players, and analysts to rethink what was possible in the sport. The idea of a player scoring 50-plus goals in a season became normalized. If a striker today scores 35 goals, people don't react as they would have before Ronaldo's era. This shift in expectations is one of the biggest ways he changed the game. Final thoughts. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't just play football. He changed the way it was perceived, analyzed, and played. His influence on goal scoring, clutch performances, longevity, and mentality has permanently reshaped the sport. The way modern football is structured, from tactical setups to scouting and player development, has been directly influenced by his career. Without Ronaldo, the landscape of football would be entirely different. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Cristiano Ronaldo's impact on football, be sure to check out my other videos. I've got more content that dives into the world of football, player legacies, and unforgettable moments. Don't miss out. Subscribe and stay tuned for more amazing insights.